I think Kenny did a good job of sort of explaining that. It's a lot of energy from up in the sky. And because that is colder, it's heavier as we go up. And so it sinks really rapidly. And if you have a moisture-laden cloud, I mean, tons of water in it, and boy, we were 80 degrees today. Our dew points were close to 70. It felt like summer this afternoon, early this evening. And you've got that moisture-laden air. When you do bring that cold air down through it, it is going to cause upheaval. And that upheaval is this line. And if you're wondering too why this line didn't form over the mountains and why it formed over central North and South Carolina, we have the mountains that sort of protected us from that. So the cold air sort of goes up the mountains, it has to tumble over the mountains, and then once it starts to get east of the mountains, we get that additional lift, usually over the central part of the Carolinas. And sometimes it forms farther to the east toward Raleigh. Sometimes it forms right over the Triad, and we knew that line was going to be somewhere across central North Carolina. It has developed, unfortunately has produced that tornado warning, but I think we're at 11 o'clock right now, so that tornado has been expired, and I'm imagining you're going to want to start a newscast right now, so I should wrap up talking.
That sounds good, but certainly lots to get to here. We're going to go ahead and roll the open and kind of do a little bit of a reset here. We can all take a deep breath as it appears for now that the second of the two tornado warnings have indeed expired. So again, if you're just flipping on your television set, this is video just in from Elon University to us tonight, courtesy of the Elon News Network. Alamance and Guilford counties were under a tornado warning from about 10:15 to about 10:45 this evening. A second tornado warning, as you heard us talking about just a few minutes ago, expired literally 1 minute ago. We do appreciate you tuning in to a little bit of an unconventional top of our 11 o'clock Thursday broadcast. Kenny back here with Laney Pope. And of course, we're talking about these tornado warnings that thankfully now appear to be in our rearview mirror. And these come on a day when a lot of folks had a lot of difficulty and have a lot of cleanup to do after the remnants of Tropical Storm Zeta moving through earlier. Laney, are you in a position to be able to give us kind of a big picture forecast right now? I know you've been talking for about 45 minutes straight. And if you need to, we can go to some of our viewer photos from earlier in the day, but it looks like you've got the radar loop up there. Yeah,
so I'm showing you where Zeta is right now. And yeah, nothing that's happening out your back door right now has anything to do with Zeta because it is already over the Atlantic. You can see it there east of New York. What we have is a front that is pushing into the area. So this is the cold air that is going to be moving in, and it will move in very quickly tonight. So take a look at the radar there. You're going to see that front. I'm going to step off and walk over here so I can talk to you a little bit more about this and show you where the front is going to be moving into our area. There's still some showers with this, so we have some showers that may move into parts of the mountains and foothills, but I don't anticipate any more stormy weather as that will be focused a little bit farther to the east, and that storm that we've been tracking over Caswell County will likely move into the Raleigh-Durham television market here shortly and moving out of our immediate broadcast area. So this marginal risk I'm going to sort of overlook at this point because I think we're beyond that. We do have some pretty heavy rain coming down, and because it has been sort of moving southwest to northeast, we have flood advisories that are out over Davidson, Randolph, Guilford, as well as Alamance and Caswell counties because we've seen a quick inch or two of rain coming through with these thunderstorms or heavy downpours. And yeah, that leading edge definitely had some wind as it worked its way through Alamance County, potentially some micro bursts, which is just a really strong unloading of rain and wind all at the same time. That's what's happening right now from Leesburg down toward Carr. It's showing up in that bright green. That tremendous rain is pushing off to the east. We still have some rain from Burlington back toward Greensboro and then also down into Randolph County and then back toward High Rock Lake. Now, none of that is particularly ominous. We'll push this to the northeast as we go through tonight. Over the next hour, it'll be out of here. And then look how much cooler the air is as temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s tomorrow morning. The rain is going to be ending here shortly and overnight, but we still have some gusty winds we're going to have to deal with through tomorrow. Those wind gusts at 30 miles an hour. And of course, we've got the cold air that is coming in as well. I'm going to take a few minutes to regroup in the Weather Center. We'll be back with more on your forecast coming up.
Well deserved indeed. Laney, thank you very much. The number of outages in North Carolina is more than 200,000 still at this hour. Forsyth County has the most in the state. As we take a live look at the State Department of Public Safety website, more than 35,000 folks still with no electricity in Forsyth County. Guilford also many folks in the dark, about 16,000, 13,000 in the dark in Stokes County. New tonight, our Brandon Bates spoke with Duke Energy about when your power could be restored and what their strategy is headed into the weekend.
Tropical storm Zeta tore a path of destruction through Forsyth County on Thursday.
I was actually inside, heard this bang. I was like, that sounded like a tree fell.
John Pinter lives about 20 yards from this massive tree that couldn't stand up against the 40-mile-an-hour winds in Tobaccoville.
The power lines were actually arcing at first. There was smoke and a little bit of flame, so I didn't even go near it because I wasn't sure if the power was on or whatnot.
Pinter called 911 immediately, and luckily nobody was inside of this house when the tree fell. Justin Martin owns a tree service, and he was shocked there weren't any authorities on scene, and he also saw the power lines come close to falling down.
When we pulled up, the pole started to snap because the tree's still settling or something like that. Just be safe, stay away from it, go to the next residence, something like that.
With almost 30,000 power outages just after the storm left the area, Forsyth County was hit hard, and officials with Duke Energy have been doing the best they can to help.
This was a fast-moving storm, a very powerful storm, and it brought with it a lot of damage here in the Triad.
And Jeff Brooks with Duke Energy says if the power is out in your neighborhood, just like it is for everybody that lives here in the Tobaccoville area, you're not alone. Big trees like this didn't just fall here on Tobaccoville Road. They're scattered all throughout the Triad, just like this one. He says as for a timeline of when power will be on, it's all up in the air.
The goal is get as much on tonight as we can. Obviously, this is going to be a multi-day restoration.
Brooks says they have additional crews coming in to help, and he suggests that you report your power outage to their website. He also just asked that people be patient right now while your power's out. Reporting in Tobaccoville, Brandon Bates, WXII 12 News.
Brandon, thank you. Some school districts are changing their schedules tomorrow because of the storm damage and because of the power outages. Yadkin County schools are going to be closed to students on Friday, so it'll be an optional work day for teachers and students. Stokes County schools is also having an optional work day. In Surry County schools, pre-K through 5th grade students and all B cohort students in grades 6 through 12 will all have face-to-face learning tomorrow. In Winston-Salem, a tree came crashing down on a pickup truck at a busy intersection, trapping the driver inside. This is on Robin Hood Road at the stoplight to turn onto Silas Creek Parkway. Our photographer at the scene watched firefighters pull the driver out of the truck. No word on how that person is doing tonight. Well, some incredibly scary moments for a mail carrier out in Statesville. A tree fell on his postal truck while he was out on one of his routes. A neighbor captured these images for us. He says the mail carrier had just leaned out of the window to put mail in somebody's box when the tree came down on the truck. Remarkably, he was uninjured. He says God kept him safe. Folks in North Wilkesboro used kayaks to get around for part of the day today and looked proud to be doing so as remnants from Zeta flooded out roads and businesses, with one business dealing with several feet of water inside. This video is from Wilkesboro Avenue, not far from the Yadkin and Reddys rivers. There were also reports of fallen trees all across Wilkes County. And you can find out when severe weather is going to be on the way to your neighborhood by downloading the free WXII 12 News mobile app. You can also see pictures and video from all the damage that we got today and enable push alerts whenever something severe is headed to your neighborhood. Happening now, authorities in 2 cities are investigating shootings at apartment complexes. The first one happened just before 6 o'clock this evening in Lexington at the Fairview Village Apartments. Police say somebody shot 3 people there. 2 of them are still in the hospital at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem with injuries that are described as serious. The 3rd victim has since been treated and released from the hospital. And then about a half hour after that, about 30 miles north in Winston-Salem, police say they responded to the Glendale Park Apartments off of Old Vineyard Road. We're working to get more information